first day of the tribal reservation deer hunt. Just making our way up the mountain right now. So hopefully we have some good luck today. Opening day. It's 5:20. Sun's not set to come up until about 6:30, so I have an hour. I have about another 15 minutes, 10-15 minutes to drive to get into where I'm gonna park, and we're gonna pack in from there. Alright, so we're just set up here on a little high one of these rolling hills, glassing down below, kind of watching the arroyos where they come out to see if any bucks came down to get water this morning. Now I saw a bunch of tracks and all over the place. Looks like it was probably when it snowed a week or two ago, because those tracks look like they were muddy. And I don't think it's rained up here. Just snowed. This spot that I'm at right now, it's not really where I want it to be set up. I want it to be set up more over on this ridge here, on this hill. But I ran out of daylight this morning, or darkness, to hike my way in, so I just picked a decent spot that I could potentially see some movement this morning. Right now it's about 7 o'clock. Probably gonna stay here in this spot for maybe an hour or so. Then I'm gonna try to make my way back up over that area there. Scout it out for tomorrow. And today's the first day out of a 4-day hunt, so if I don't see anything today, I can get a game plan going for tomorrow. Got the tripod set up here. You know, I was glassing down that way there where the canyon, the arroyo kind of comes out. Now there's some deer trails down there. So I'm gonna keep glassing this spot and see what happens. I left that spot I was glassing at. I didn't see nothing, no movement. So I decided to try and get to another lookout area. One that I had actually pinned on my map, but using Google Earth, Google Maps, it didn't show how deep the canyon actually was, so I wasn't able to get there. So I had to change the plan, and now I'm just trying to find another decent lookout area. I haven't seen any tracks where I'm at right now. So hopefully we find another good glassing spot. If not, I'm probably gonna make my way back to that first area, because I actually had a decent view and it was high enough to see over the shrubs and other little rolling hills and the ridges. And like I mentioned this morning when I was hiking in, there was a bunch of tracks down there. And up here where I'm at, it's real rocky and no easy path. So making my way back to another area. So right now it's after 9 o'clock. It's almost 9:30. Made my way back to this first spot that I came this morning at 7 or 6:30, whatever time it was. Didn't see anything while I was here. Just had some snacks and some Powerade. I didn't even have any breakfast this morning. I packed a cooler full of breakfast and I left the cooler in my truck overnight by accident, so I just had some toast. Some toast for breakfast with some Cheetos and some cashews and some coffee. I hadn't even finished drinking my coffee. I probably drank like half of it. So right now, I'm just gonna make my way back down to the truck. See if there's another spot I can drive to that I could set up a game plan for this evening. This evening when the deer will be on the move again. You know, it's a small area where I'm at right now. There's one road in, one road out. I saw another vehicle this morning on my way about 6 o'clock. Just saw their headlights. And then about 30 minutes ago I saw another vehicle drive to where I was kind of parked, and once he saw my vehicle he turned around. So right now I'm just gonna go back down there and drink some more coffee and look at my my base map, the app that I'm using. Look at that. Probably plot out another trail that I could try to hike after lunch and set up for this evening. Check out all these tracks down here I was telling you guys about. Everywhere. the sand is so soft. Feels like I'm walking on foam. Look at all of these. It's crazy. These tracks are going up and down. Look, here's another one. These ones look older. These ones have lost some of the detail in them, but over here, all this soft sand. Bunch. Even right here to this little walkway. Everywhere. Now I'm gonna keep telling myself that all these tracks, it's gotta be a buck around, at least one. Yeah, here's still some snow up here. When it snowed a couple weeks ago. Man, look at, here's my tracks from this morning. So this is the same way I walked up. I was following these tracks for a bit. All these tracks just going towards the water. This real sandy area. And it looks like at one point in time there used to be a little driving trail. You can still see some of the tire marks. Look at all these. That's a pretty good size one right there. That's pretty decent. You know, this just coming down off of these ridges. All the rocks, all the rocky ridges, it just turns into these sandy open areas here. The deer are using to make their way down to the water. Just a little update for you guys. So what I was seeing earlier this morning, still seeing them everywhere. We're back here at the truck now. I follow those tracks all the way back down here. It looks like the same trail that I used to go up is the same trail that they were using to come down back and forth. So, because there's a fence right here. So I know they're not on that side. They're not on that side of the fence because right over there there's nothing. It's just a bunch of flat open area, and back up that way where I was at this morning is where all the hills and the ridges are. So gonna get some food, finish off the coffee, switch out the batteries, and gonna drive along this road that I came in on. And I just drive, pull off, do some glassing as I go, and see where the other gates are that I can go into, that I could hike in for this evening. It's already getting hot out. This morning it was freezing. Well, it wasn't really freezing. It was like 19 degrees when I was driving down this morning. And then the high for today and this whole week is supposed to be in the low 60s. It's the hottest it's gonna be all week. So I'm hoping that the weather helps the deer move and the sun's out. There's hardly any clouds. So I know when it gets warm, the deer are probably gonna start to bed. So I'm gonna finish off this coffee and get some food. Switch out the batteries. So the area I was telling you guys about, all back up here. This whole area here, all behind me. So, because I'm at the very edge of the boundary where we're able to hunt this year. I'm at the very west side of the boundary. So it's a lot of good areas, a lot of good land back there. The selfie stick tripod that I got off Amazon has a little base here, some legs that pop out. Can set it up to the bottom of this, and I'm filming all of this with the GoPro. It's a GoPro Hero 12. It's the first time I've owned a GoPro. I was trying it out. Had to watch a couple of videos to figure out the settings and what was best to use. And this is my first time videoing one of my hunts. So hopefully this year I get lucky and I can capture it on this GoPro here. It's nice and quiet out. Just hear birds, and the road I drove in on this morning had a bunch of rabbits. I probably counted like 20 rabbits this morning. So I just need the deer to show up. Alright guys, we're back from lunch. It's about almost 1 o'clock. Got the truck parked right here. Little pull off from the road. Pretty good spot that I found driving right before I went on to lunch. So it's warmer out. Shed a few layers. Got the Yeti hat. Let me show you guys where we're hiking up to. So this is another good spot I saw driving. Gonna start our hike. Planning on walking over to this high point right over here in this area. Looks like there's an opening with some rocks. Gonna hike over there. Already saw some tracks where I had parked, so hopefully there's another good area. Planning on camping out on this spot until this evening, until the sun starts going down. Got my jackets in my backpack, some snacks, some water. Got a new battery. Hopefully I can get a kill on camera for you guys. So wish me luck. I'll check in when I'm back up there in that spot. I've been walking for a few minutes now. I'm already finding more tracks. Finding this soft dirt again. It's in this little arroyo area. So we're gonna keep walking up and see what else we can find. Some deer definitely came this way. Alright, we're almost to the top of this rocky outlook point. I have a few more minutes to go to get to the top, but this place looks, this spot right here looks awesome. So gonna keep hiking a bit and and find a spot to set up so I can watch the whole area down below me. Hopefully we catch some bucks coming back up after getting some water down from the lake today. So fingers crossed. Hey guys, we made it up here. This is an awesome lookout point. It's like the only rocky, high area around. I'm gonna call this place Rock Point, Rock Hill. So we'll see what the action is like going into the evening. It's on a nice giant rock to sit on. The flat top. Got the 270 right there. Got the bag and jacket and snacks, some water. You can check it out. Alright, y'all. It's 4:30. Got the binoculars out with the mag view, looking through my phone, trying to see if we got any movement this evening. I'm still set up on the same spot that I was earlier when I hiked up after lunch. I ventured off a bit just to go see what was on the other side of this ridge, and it got to a lookout point, but then there was another ridge right after it, so I couldn't see too far west. I could only see down below in the section. So hopefully we get some movement. When I hiked in, I saw some tracks down below on the soft sand area. I saw some more up in the area that I was walking about 20 minutes. So we'll see what we can see. This is what it looks like right now. So I got that looks weird. It's got some glares in there, but basically got my camera, my phone set up on the binoculars with the mag view attachment. So just glassing this whole area down here below me. See if we can spot anything this evening. Evening number 1. Still glassing, but just wanted to get this awesome sunset shot. And I'm still testing out the camera settings on here. Dope.